Today's COVID update is brought to you by Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
And we are back. We're moving now into our second segment. Now, this one is a chit-chat with two outstanding educators who received the COVID-19 Heroes Award. In with us, Tina Castillo Johnson, who is one of the recipients, and of course, Linna Bermudez, a recipient as well. Good morning and welcome to both of you.
Morning, Witty Benafi.
Benafi.
It's Bermudez.
Okay, Bermudez. All right, Linna Bermudez. All right, so let's jump on into the conversation. What the feeling of receiving such award and what made you eligible to receive this award? Linna.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's an honor to receive such an award, and it's a blessing because sometimes your hard work goes unknown, and now someone recognized that you work hard.
Indeed.
And it's time to be recognized. I was chosen through the area representative and some other community members, and I accepted the award because I know that in the profession teaching for 24 years now, teaching is my passion. I love teaching. My motto is always the children first and the children always. And I go beyond the call of duty when it comes to my students entrusted in my care. From when I was a little girl, you know, when you used to play house teacher in your neck of the woods, and then you call all the kids together and you teach them certain things. So I know that that was something that I was going to do when I grew up.
Yeah.
And it's embedded in me, it's in me, and it cannot change. So this is it for me until I retire in the age of 55. So teaching is something that I love dearly and it's close to my heart.
Oh, man.
I know, that was a great explanation of just what it means to be a phenomenal teacher. And Tina, we were blessed to have you on set a while back. Tell us, I know that after that interview, you received a lot of feedback from the community and across the country. Were you expecting an award to come after too?
To be honest, I didn't expect this award.
Yeah.
And, you know, that is just, you know, I was so overwhelmed and honored. I recall the night I received the text, and, you know, we made we were praying, and, you know, we were so excited in my house, you know, and I was like, that's mean that somebody sees the work that I'm doing, because to be honest, I have no idea of how I was selected, but I was so honored because I say, you know what I'm doing is from my heart. And because I love a passion and I love teaching, and then the children, like I mentioned before, in my community, in my town, needs it more than ever. So I was so honored, and you know, I received my award, you know, for my family and the children and the people in my community who believe in me and continues to believe in me, and you know, for my country, I stand tall, you know, and salute. You know, I'm just so proud to have received that award. You know, I'm honored, and I'll continue to do what I'm doing because it comes from the heart, and then I'll do my utmost best because the children are our future and they deserve the best quality education needed to survive in today's society.
Wow. You know, I remember having you on set when we were talking about just your decision to start the after the school program in your yard.
Yeah.
You know, you did it because you felt the children in the community needed that face-to-face, and you went above and beyond. Looking at it now, Tina, did you ever think that just doing what you love would lead you to becoming a COVID-19 hero?
Probably I would say maybe not now. Maybe some way along the road, maybe another 5, 10 in mysterious ways, and then he's the one that is lining up all these blessings. and not only a blessing for me, but a blessing for my babies in this community, in this country on a whole. And I mean, the blessing probably is just the beginning, because like I mentioned one day that I like to own my own institution to cater, hopefully, years to come, it will be one of the best, the top performing school in our country of Belize, like all other institutions in this country. So yes, I mean, I wasn't expecting it so early, like right at the blink of an eye, but then God made it happen.
Yeah.
He's the one that's making it happen,
Yeah.
And then Linna, when you take on a career as passionately as you just explained, and especially as a teacher, people very often, they love teachers sometimes, and then other times it's all complaints. So let's talk about what it's been like for you to be recognized as an educator, and especially because you've been in this profession for so long.
I know that sometimes parents come to school frustrating, sometimes they come with problems, but as a teacher, I think that you should always be positive in whatever you do. When parents come to you with certain behavior, you are the one that's supposed to pacify things and always try to keep them calm. Let them talk first, and you listen to them, and you give them satisfaction. That is the way how I deal with situations in this profession. I have been through many different not altercation, but things with parents, and I am sure that I'm a person that loves to solve solution. So they know that I'm calm. I listen. I'm a very good listener. In this profession, you know that you need to be honest and true to yourself. And if you love the kids, then you will always be welcoming. You will always be their first priority. So in my teaching career, my children, they will always say, "Oh, Ms. Bermudez, yes, she's strict, but she loves us." Because I usually, in the morning when we have our spirituality class, I make sure that I tell them about the Bible, and then I integrate it in real life situation, and I get to hear from them. Because you need to listen to the kids, because most of the times it's the teacher that talks. So when you are in your classroom and then you socialize with the children, you will get to know that they are very intelligent, that they are aware of what is happening in their surrounding. So we need to give them a break so they can express themselves. So that is the way how I teach in my class. That's the way how I operate, and then I'm doing fine. 24 years. I know some years they are very hard, and some years they are good. Times is changing with the new curriculum, but we are getting there, and we have our roles and responsibilities as teachers. And if you do what you're expected to do, then you won't have any problem in the teaching profession. And that is what I do. I do my job to the best of my ability.
Wow, Linna, you project like a teacher, you talk like a teacher, you hang out like a teacher. You don't want a teacher. But following, receiving this award, Linna and Tina, well, let's get to Linna first. How does it change your life or your career?
For me, I think that getting this award, I used to do some stuff, but I think that I need to do more so I can live up to this award, because people will expect more from you because you're being recognized. So you need to go beyond the call of duty. I always go beyond the call of duty, but I think that it's my obligation now to do more. I used to do tutoring with kids. I used to invite them to my home. As a teacher, you provide for them financially and give them the best that you can. So now in my community, I will make sure that do other things that I have never done before. I've been in the community during the COVID situation, and then I usually go to houses around my community and provide the less fortunate with food hampers. And there's a group of us who do that, not on a weekly basis, but sometimes on a monthly basis. Depends on how the cash flow. Sometimes you don't have it, and when you have it, you try to share with those that don't have. So I think that from now, this day, the 20th day of September 2021, I will try to extend my wings more. I will try to fly high and do more for my people that I love, because this is my home, beautiful Dangrega. He said Dangrega Nogoya, so I must do what I have to do.
And I know you're both from Dangrega, so this is extra pride this morning. Now, I just want to close out. For me, I think speaking to other educators, you don't do this job for these types of awards. My family, I have teachers in my family. My mom was a teacher, and I know that it's just something that you do because you love. What would you say to other teachers who right now are really having a tough time? They're trying to learn how to teach online. They're trying to help parents help their children to learn to teach online or from a distance. The children some are doing well, some not so well. What do you say to other teachers who are trying to manage all of these things at once to keep on steady and keep on doing this job that they're so passionate about? Let's start with you, Tina.
Well, for teachers, because yes, like what you mentioned, indeed it is it can be very frustrating, and parents can be, parents are getting frustrated indeed, because it's not easy doing this online for distance learning, and even the packages, they're finding it overwhelming. For teachers in it, we need to, understand what our parents are going through. Have a little bit of patience with them. You need to, when preparing these packages, try to ensure to the best of your ability that, the packages are not too much, just get to the concept, provide concept sheet that could guide parents and students along. Ensure that the works are just, sufficient enough, in order for them to complete in 1 or 2 weeks, and, try not to burden or overwhelm parents, with maybe 3, 4, 5 projects given in 1 week or to complete in 2 weeks. Because, in reality, if it was face-to-face and without this pandemic, we wouldn't have been given, 3, 4 projects in 2 weeks, in 1 week. That's the reality about it. So, we need to, just condense it a little, and to make it, easier for parents not to get frustrated, and for students not to be, let me say, take a lick, because I know when these parents get frustrated, they maybe give them a 2 stain, a 3 stain, to get it, because then they're getting frustrated, and with them getting a little lick from the parents, our babies are getting frustrating. So, just try to condense it a bit, not to give too much. It's very hard, it's difficult, and, let's try to work with our parents, and parents try to work with us as teachers as well, because then we're trying our utmost best. Teachers are trying their utmost best during this pandemic. It's really a difficult time. So, we work with you, and then you work with us, and then teachers, let's just do our best. We know that it is a very difficult time. And this pandemic, this distance learning is not easy, like I mentioned, for teachers and parents along with our babies. So let's just do our best, and we need all the patience now more than ever.
Well said, Tina. And of course, Miss Linna, well said, guys. And again, congratulations to both of you. Award well deserved. And then again, you took it home to Dangrega.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and congratulations to you both and all the other recipients of the COVID-19 Hero Awards.
Wishing you guys a
Yeah,
great
you're
day.
welcome. Welcome. Thanks for having me on the show.
Happy Independence
Happy
Day.
Independence.
Yeah, and I hope I come back soon, one of these days, so I can give you updates of what I'm doing. So thanks very much for this honor to be on Open Your Eyes.
All right. All right, with that, we take a break. When we come back, we'll actually be giving you a flashback video of Uniform Parade, September 21st. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.